We start off with the kahiko. Now, hula is broken up into two different types. One is kahiko, which is the old style. There's pre-cook or pre-foreign introduction, and then there's foreign influence. And then afterwards, when the Hawaiian royalty started traveling to Europe and many parts of the world and bringing back some of the melodies. For instance, Kalakaua had a German band leader, Mr. Henry Berger, and brought back many little waltzes. So the style of music and Hawaiian music changed, and through history, all of that has happened. Well, this is a chant called Hana Waimea. This takes us back to King Kamehameha the Great, and this happened in the mid-1782s to a battle, the Battle of Moku Ohai. Now, they say that this battle happened in the northern part of the island of Hawaii in Waimea, and records and literature states that there were over 4,000 men slain in this battle. Now, this is King Kamehameha at a very young age. In fact, this is his first major battle, returning home. And right now, I'd like to ask Kumu, and Kumu simply means teacher, and she is the director and teacher of Halau Hula o Namakahulali, to explain the rest of this as we introduce our daughter, Delise Hulali Mai Kalani Mai, to dance it.
This chant that she's going to do talks about the famous Battle of Moku Ohai, where he was 16 years old, and but the chant that she does talks about them coming home from being tired, just exhausted and covered with blood, but they go through the Kohala district where through Waipio. The vegetation is so lush there, and they hear the birds, the cries of the seabirds, and the rainbows, the beautiful rainbows that we have here, the waterfalls, the rippling waterfalls that we can hear. And it was really nippy up there, so we call it iniki-niki. It's nippy because it's cool. And so they were kind of cool, and they hover around this fireside on their way home. Well, they get kind of tired of walking, and and so then they finally see in a distance their home, Poliakamanu from Lani Mo'omo'o. And they're so excited to see home, like we all are when we can go on wonderful vacations and so forth. But boy, when we come home, we're so glad to come home, yeah? My own pillow, my own bed, So that's how they were. They saw their home and they shouted with joy, And so this is about the story of them coming home from that major battle. And our daughter Delise does this number for you. She also does an oli, talks about the genealogy of our king Kamehameha the Great, and they said when he was born that it was like lightning and thunder in the sky, in the heavens, and it was dark, and Mehameha means lonely, that this baby was to become one of the greatest kings Hawaii could ever have. He was a big man, and not only strong physically, but mentally very, very, very clever, very wise.
He was very lonely.
I better stop talking. Yeah.
He had 22 wives.
I know, too lonely. And in fact, my husband and my daughter are both descendants of King Kamehameha the Great through Kahibakane Kapolei.
His first sweetheart. Okay, before we start, I just want to apologize. Hawaiian style, we're not supposed to show our behind to anybody. So for those of you that have decided to take those seats, please excuse our you-know-whats. Okay?
kamakani kalihibi koi keki o ka ua lei koko ula i ke pili pehe a haula i luno Halau ka boi kana hele o malumeia Iana ia e ka paliloa ka ua malana lele ko auli he ua loha ia no kulaila kupa I wale ai ka hau ka yaulu laha e ala e a ai Hana Waimea I ka upena ka makani ka lihipi ko I ke ki pupu ka ua lei koko ula I ke pili mehe a haula I luna o ka lao ka pui kana hele o maluleia Iana ia e ka paliloa ka ua malana lele ko auli he ua loha ia no kulaila kupa I wale ai ka haupu ka yaulu laha e ala e a ai o uho ai ke anu o ka waia hulu e lala I ke ahi ka pau ya kini ke kini he e pu e waia ulu o malama ke ka haaha e la ila ni ma'o Pakainu ale vai mahiki Ua ka pihe I pu'u moeawa Kai kena la e a poli a ka manu Manua I kepa Ka pua ole hua e ala e a Ai O uho ai ke anu o ka waia hulu E lala I ke ahi ka moe a kini Ke kini he e pu e vai a ulu o malama Ke ka haaha e la ila ni ma'o Makainu ale vai mahiki Ua ka pihe I pu'u moeawa Ka ikena la e a poli a ka manu Manua I kepa Ka pua ole hua e ala e a Ai Ho I kalani e ho I ka halau e mahai ho I la ho I kalani e ho I ka halau e mahai